Hello, everybody. I know this isn't the most glamorous of entrances, but this is the new Motorsport Magpie channel. Now, I'll be doing a much more clearer video of what we can expect from the channel at some point, probably next week. But at the moment, this is just a bit of iRacing, a bit of introduction to the channel and things like that. So thank you for joining us. Just having a look in the chat already. Hello to Double Dash Motorsport Media and Lucas. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you both can share a like for me and subscribe to the channel, and then you won't miss anything else from this sort of rebranded channel, shall we say. All the stuff I've formerly done will still be on the channel, just under a different title, and now this is this real push into the new year. I've wanted to stream before now, but because of getting everything together, I haven't had chance to. So that is why now, tonight, this is going to be the first time. Now, I am running a few races in iRacing because my rating isn't the best at the moment. Let me just turn Jim on, the crew chief. Why has he not said anything to me? I got my sound turned down a bit low. Let's try start application. No, he's not talking to me. Why is he not doing that? There we go. He's talking to me now. I'll stick the sound on so you'll actually hear him in the future. But I've just got to get used to this new style of channel we're going to be doing. Let's find ourselves a race first for iRacing tonight. So we're looking at the quarter past. Oh, all the C-Class races are coming up. IndyCar, Road America, Advanced Mazda, Long Beach, F3 Mount Panorama. You must be mad. Must be mad to do that, especially if your safety rating's like mine. There's only 2 people in supercars, so you know but I don't like the track around there. Yeah, if you've got any suggestions on what you think I should do, we've got Advanced Mazdas, IndyCar, anything that's green on here I can do. So anything from my mouse, from the darkened line down, I can do that's green. So if you want to suggest, I'll take the first suggestion that comes into the room. If not, at quarter past, I'll just pick whatever I can. But we've got Advanced Mazdas. Yeah, Advanced Mazda it is, around Long Beach. Whew, that's going to be a bit tight and twisty. But yeah, so Advanced Mazdas it is. So we'll get that loaded up. Thank you, Double Dash, and I hope you're well. And I hope all things are good heading towards the new job. So we'll enter that now, get that starting to be loaded up. But yeah, the new channel is going to be a little bit different to the old one. It's something which a few people will tell you I've been wanting to do for years. Now, obviously, you all know I've started commentating for Apex Racing, leagues and things like that, and then I've been working for Alpha Live on their TV coverage, more as a cameraman or producer. But I've wanted to really stretch the boundaries, so it was I've never really had the confidence to do a channel like I'm planning to do. I'm going to be doing a lot of motorsport, obviously that's why the name, but I will be including some other sports. So over time, I want some influx from people watching on what to talk about. So if you want me to talk about, let me take an example because we've got Double Dash in the chat. If you wanted me to talk about something that happened at Sheffield United and give my opinion on it, yeah, I might do a video on it if it's interesting enough. Mind you, it is Sheffield United, so, you know, that kind of thing. But the Magpie side of the conversation comes in as I'm a Newcastle fan. So there will be some Newcastle content, possibly some Kings Lynn content, because I also sort of support them. And then any other football content. So maybe at the end of January, if we've got it started, I'll do a transfer window one and see who did the best transfer this summer out of the big clubs maybe. So things like that will be what I would like to do. But for first, it's going to be a bit of streaming, a bit of motorsport. So we'll probably have a season preview. Maybe not a thing after every race. Thank you for interrupting me, Jim. We'll just turn you down a minute. International Tiddlywinks. If I can watch International Tiddlywinks on Sky, because I've got Sky or a free channel, I am willing to talk about International Tiddlywinks. So, yeah, if you want me to talk about that, I will do. I'm not sure why your game capture is not coming up. That's a very strange one. There we go. Just taking its time. But yeah, so oh, Long Beach looks lovely, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm really open to a talk about any kind of sport if I've got enough knowledge about it. If I haven't, I'm not going to go there because super fans will be on my backside like you won't believe. So yeah, it'll be certainly looking at what's happening in the world. So I'll take, for example, the final Grand Prix of the season. I would have done a video on that for sure. If I haven't got time to do a video, I will do a little sort of Q&A on Facebook, which I will post up on YouTube as well. Things like that. So I'm going to push the boundaries with this to, one, install a bit of confidence in myself from doing this, and secondly, to actually have something that when I speak to employees, it's here. They can look at it. Because I've applied for a lot of jobs recently which have turned around and said, well, yeah, you know, people who've got them have gone and have got massive channels or experience. So this is where I'm going to build my experience up, and we'll be able to see from the start of my previous content to the content in Motorsport Magpie, the progression of moving forward with it. So that's the overall plan, and hopefully some real world racing might come out of it as well. But situation I'm in at the moment in terms of my mental health, so that is something that is for the future. Like we've seen in the last 2 years, you cannot predict the future because you don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, tonight we're just going to do a bit of iRacing as generally normal on a live stream with ourselves, and we're going to have people popping in and out. Obviously, if you're in the chat, feel free to say anything toward, you know, if we want to discuss a topic, feel free to put it in there. But at the moment, we have 3 minutes to practice to the session, so I'm not going to change the session. Let's find a car to go. Oh, that's not a good start. Let's just have a look. I don't think that will be. If anybody in the chat could let me know if that noise, engine noise, is loud enough, I can turn it up a bit. Normally have it about there. So hopefully that won't be too loud. But as typically we go along. That was a strange one. So yeah, we'll yeah, let's just stay in the pits for now because it's a bit noisy when it gets going. Turn it up a tad. Is that any better where it was now? We'll find out when I go out in the car, I guess. But let me know, DDM. And yeah, so we'll have other content. Hopefully this month, maybe some Daytona 24-hour content for the iRacing event. Maybe even for the actual Daytona 24-hour. I'm not 100% sure yet. I've got to have a look at the entry list and see if there's some interesting stories in there that will actually interest you. There's no point doing a video if it's just on something that you're not going to watch. What's the point? You know, what's the point of me going, it's Daytona 24 hours, here's a list of drivers, I don't know anything about them. No point in that. So I will be looking through to see if there's some interesting stories in there. But yeah, tonight is all about iRacing. As you may know from previous channels, I am struggling a bit on iRating. I'm back over 1,000 now, trying to stay in the B class. So tonight will look a little bit cautious. But the plan is caution, get that rating up, and just sort of, well, I'm saying that, but you know me, after a couple of laps, I'll be probably trying to barge my way through. So we'll see how it goes, shall we? That's probably the better thing to do. But yeah, so fingers crossed I'll be doing the Daytona 24-hour iRacing event in a couple of weeks' time. I've done a bit of practice around Daytona with various cars just to sort of get to grips with the new track, as we're now going through to the session. Yes, don't want to save anything, so we'll just load up the new session. Let me just sort out some social media while it's loading, just so people know this is on live right now. So just hold with us. This is the problem when you haven't got it all just connected up yet. You've got to do each one individually. So we will get there in a minute. We'll get them all connected up in due course. But yeah, Long Beach, tricky little circuit with the Mazdas. I'll give qualifying a go just to get used to the car, but I might pit lane start again, like I've been previously doing. So yeah, we'll see how this all goes on. Thank you all for watching currently. I can see there's a few people in the viewership, so thank you very much. And please like the video if you like what you see here. So we're just going to have a quick look at the size of this grid. Wowzers. Rusty Pope. Let's see. I always like to see how many Brits are in here. So we'll scroll down. We've got 5, Paul Augustine, Mark McCallum, Ryan Flagg, and Stuart Eno. Apologies if I have got that wrong for you, but we will be just promoting ourselves right now. Which button did I set it under? Is it that? No. Give me a sec. I set this up so it would come up, but I can't remember what button I set it under. 7. No, I didn't. No. So we'll go out and qualify, as I said. So let's go out there and let me know if Jim's a little bit loud as well, because I've been struggling to get him at the right level. Now with Long Beach, you have to get down to the first corner before you go over this line, or so you have a really tricky pit exit actually. So when you're doing endurance races around here, it's not the best, shall we say. Then you have to go around the little garden at the island. I believe it's a swimming pool to the right. Was it, or was that the baseball stadium? I can't remember. But yeah, so you slide it round under the bridge, down the hill. This is a tricky corner because it's so downhill that you can always brake that little bit later, but then you have to carry the speed to get up the hill and back down to a 90 right, which reminds me of Phoenix in 1990. Those types of corners which they had around that circuit. And we're now heading down the back straight. Now this is a twiddly little bit. I want to take far more curve than that. Actually see the apex of the corner. But this is the worst corner on the circuit. Hey, if you don't get slowed down, it don't go round it. So, onto the Sunshine, is it Sunshine Boulevard? I think it's called. Something like that. So first time lap, let's see how we get on. Keep it tight in the groove of the bank, slightly banked. Well, it's a pit straight, but it's not straight whatsoever. Don't cut across into a pit lane. Just keep it at this level. And I've missed my braking point, and that hurts. Okay, that went well. Let's go back and fix the car. Maybe we'll get another lap in before qualifying's over. That was not ideal. That was just cold brakes, braking far too late, and getting it wrong. Mid-grid rankings, target a top 10 and a good iRacing game. Yeah, I am looking for the top 10. I'm not quite sure how many are in this race overall. But if we just have a look at our black box in the bottom right, you can see the standings already. 135 being popped in, 136.4. So pretty good lap times around here. You know, I mean, I know I'm in the lower rankings, but hey, how does a spin a Mazda?
They're showing us the first black flag as a warning. We need to get moving and cut the nonsense. Let's turn this around. Otherwise, they're going to pull us out of course.
Want to black flag me? Yeah, so we'll just try and get a lap time in. Obviously, everything's quite cold at the moment in terms of, and if you push a Mazda over the edge, it don't come back. Simple as. So it does not want to come back. So down into second gear for this one to get it back up the hill, get the nose turned in, bit of a slide on exit up the hill. That black flag will disappear soon. They're just there we go. So far we've got a 34.6 and a 34.6 for the front row. That's very, oh, even closer behind for third and fourth. So it's a close grid. If I can get into the 36s, it's a good chance of a top 10 by the looks of that. So, well, no, you will be in the top 7 if you get 36. Oh, thank you, Christina Myers. Yes, I'm spinning like a top at the moment. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. And if you could subscribe, if you want to, and you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. Oh, there we go, being disqualified. What a great start to qualifying, because I kept spinning. So thank you, Christina, for joining us. If you would, as I say, we're not going to be just doing iRacing content. There'll be real-world racing content as well, in terms of opinionated pieces and stuff. So feel free to join the group by subscribing and not missing any of the channel stuff. This is actually one of the first times ever that's come up where being disqualified. So what a great start to the new channel. Yes, not really the best of ways, but look, I'll start from the back. It doesn't matter. Currently P15. Do I really want to be P15 on a grid of 26? Maybe not. There's Christina down in 22nd. So yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, let's just send a message back to Christina. Even though you can obviously hear me, Now, obviously Christina's watching this at the moment. If she can hear it, depends if she's got it turned on while she's racing. DQ because of the wrong way bitch. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Doesn't give you a chance to turn around on this circuit. Christina, thank you for joining us. We are rebranding this channel, which has started today. Well, yesterday, but today. This is the first stream of the Motorsport Magpie channel. We will be doing iRacing, real-world content, opinionated content, hopefully the Daytona's 24 hours in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to join us on here. We will have a Twitch channel. We will have a website. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Feel free to head across to Motorsport Magpie and join us on those channels. But for now, we'll be tempted to start this one from a pit lane. Yeah, DDMM. I'm sort of thinking it from 15th. It's a bit like the first corner at Canada. Don't mess with everybody else around. While we're in advanced, aren't we? So we don't have any fast repairs. It's 35 minutes, plenty of time to get the tyres up to temperature. We're not in a rush. iRating, yes, would like an improvement, but safety rating's the main thing first. So yeah, starting 15th, ranked 16th, or start from pit lane. Yeah, I might just start from pit lane to be fair. Have done recently. And currently being just thought to mention this, currently being powered by Moon Gazer, Hibernero, Norfolk Amber Ale. They are lovely, and it's quite cheap to buy in bulk. It's only about £30 for a box of about 12.
Yeah, baby, give me that 22 spot in that 22 car.
So it might be worth, you know, having a look online if you like that kind of thing. But don't worry, I don't say you can drink and drive. So here we go, 1 minute 10 to the grid. I'm going to start from pit lane. I'm going to start from pit lane and see what I can do from there. Hopefully.
You be the Ghostbuster car?
Hopefully we can have a good run.
Indeed. Who you gonna call? Don't call me. Not a good idea. Okay, just don't run over me. But if I do, who you gonna call? Probably AAA at that point. I got the Ghostbuster truck in C-Class. I love the trucks. Still my favorite thing to drive.
So they're currently, I don't know if you can hear them on the stream. They're currently discussing car liveries. Somebody's got a Ghostbusters livery.
This is gonna be fun. So don't mind you going around me. I just have trouble staying on the track. Man, you picked a hard one to learn on. I was say, yeah, man, this one sucks.
That's why I'm starting from a pit lane.
This track I've driven, but I love this damn track.
Yeah, that's why I'm starting from a pit lane. So I'm just going to miss the start. Oh, look at the amount of cars which are starting from the pit lane. I might even have to wait for them, to be honest. Oh, we can go now. There's a few heading out now, but look, that's about 6 cars starting from pit lane. Even fifth and 7th started from there.
Where?
Just seeing Christina there in the race. So good luck to her. And off we go. Let's go. Hi, Kirif. Good of you to join us.
Oh my.
We've already got a yellow flag and I haven't even got out of pit lane. So apologies for the language from crew chief. You know, but we're not a TV company, so there might be a bit of swearing from him, especially when I start driving like an idiot. He believes we started from what are those two doing? He believes I started from 15th, that's why he thinks it's a terrible start. So we're now just catching Christina, who was just tuning into the channel.
Get the fuck out of the way!
We're just going to take it nice and easy through here. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Not sure what's going on there. There's Christina in the Jolly Archer car. Just wave across to her. Hello. That is how a new Mazda is made, yeah. There's certainly some Mazda love in between. Oh, where's he off to? He's off down the escape road, which, to be fair, you don't normally use the escape roads in the Mazdas. They're there for like the Indy cars and the quicker cars. But oh, almost got took out of a hairpin by a car behind. Was that? I don't know if that. No, Mark's in front, so he is saying about an issue. There's a couple of people already in the pit, so that's up to. Where's that put me? 20 P17. So I'm two positions. I was due to start 15th. So
That's really good.
oh, there's another two. So yeah, and looking at it nicely behind. Oh, there's another one behind us. Christina Myers has followed us through. Well done, Christina. That's a really clean first lap. That sounds a bit.
Jesus Christ.
But it's really clean. What a first lap, yeah. That was very similar to my Mazda one the other week where I went pit lane start 26th to about... that was only 10 places gained on the opening lap, but now we've just got to be a little bit careful because people are starting to race now, so... As you can tell, there's a lot of Americans in this lobby who like to talk.
Till I get towed. They'll get here and then I'll have 20 minutes of required repairs.
So there's the Duff car that's just gone flying backwards, obviously just not wanting to be in fight. Next is Andrew Dorman. Dorman? Yeah, possibly. I like this microphone. Oh, I've just been hit from the rear. Ah. What's up with the microphone? Is it sounds like you're in the cockpit? Is it really bad? Does it sound bad? Bit croaky. If it does, I'll sort it out after this race because I've had a few issues with it for some reason.
I don't know, man.
So I will head across after this race and sort that out.
Top five, the last four.
There is another punt from behind. Enrique Martinez. So 8x because people can't brake. Oh, and I've just been turned. Absolutely ridiculous. So people can't drive. We'll have to tow you back to the pits, but let's just have a look at them too. A Devlin guy is going to punt his way through America, yeah. So we're just going to go on the chopper camp.
Yeah, 8 minutes of required. Well, I'm out, guys. Have fun. See you in about 2 hours, Kevin. Ghostbuster, you gone?
There we go. We head down.
Well, when morons wreck, and then they don't check both ways before they come back in the middle of the track, you know.
So that red car really deep on the brakes there, just about keeping it in the circuit.
It's really just a good way to waste time is to play this game.
And just a bit of net code there, but he wasn't going to stop.
I moved up to number 11.
And then we head up the start-finish. Yeah, that's not gone well, has it? Yeah, thanks, Kirif. Understatement of the century. But yeah, I'm going to try and get back out because there's an 8x there, and if the damage isn't too bad, which I don't think it will be, but I had to tow because I was stuck. So here we go. We'll have a look at this. That again, was that netcode again? I think that was netcode again. Let's go really slowly. Can we get anything closer? Let's have a look at the bumper cam. Where is it? Nose cam of the car behind. I think that was netcode. My shiny car's already battered. Yeah, that honestly looks like it's a bit of netcode as well as... Because look at the gap, that's where he's hit me. So a huge amount of netcode there, which has made me skate straight on. And at that point, yeah, okay, we can deal with it. But then this guy... Yeah, it's a huge amount of netcode again. You can't see it round by that tree. But let's just find the chase cam. Look at that for netcode. That's where he's hit me.
Sorry. So sorry.
Yeah, they're huge netcode issues. And then he's ended up literally inside me. So let's just check what repairs are like. If we can get into it. Oh, optional.
That's it, go!
Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So we'll get back out. Yes, maybe I'll have to double check my internet. I don't see a problem with the speed, but recently I have had a little bit more lag with it, so I'm not sure why that is. So we're going to keep going because we've got 27 minutes remaining, and as we've seen already, anything can happen. So I'm going to just take it nice and gently, try and not pick up any more X's, and then the 8X won't seem so bad. And hopefully we can get a decent position. But that is some terrible netcode failures. They were against the same bloke though, so I just wonder if it might be his as well. Let me know if the stream is really bad, and I'll get it sorted. But yeah, there has been a few issues over Christmas with the internet not quite running how it should. But I'll have to check I'll check the speed, but I think it's absolutely fine. Because when I checked the speed before, it didn't complain. I'm sure there's a way I can set up a speed check while I'm racing, but I think Kev knows more about that than me. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. See how we get on. We're down in, I think... What's more worrying in is I think we're 20th, and the guy in front of me is 17th. And he's a lap ahead of me. So, we are... Yeah, we're what, only a lap down. Which, considering I had to tow, and that, I'll take that, because in 25 minutes... I mean, the leader is only 22 seconds behind me, so we do need to get a bit of a shuffle on. But I'm just going to finish this race, because rage quitting it would not help me one bit. And currently, I was ranked 16th, so to get the iRating going up, I'm on course for it possibly, or at least not losing too much, so... And I can't afford to lose too much, let's put it that way. Since Christmas, I've been demolished by people. Oh, a bit sideways there. Yeah, just let me know if the stream's running fine now, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if the voice is a bit weird, that could be to do with the internet as well, to be honest. It's been a thing lately. There's Bill, still trying to learn the circuit by the looks of things. So we'll take it easy past him. It looks like I'm travelling through the walls. Does it? Does the stream look that bad? Oh dear, I might have to restart then if it's that bad. I don't see why it would be, but where am I going through walls? Oh, too much curb. Come on, select reverse. Oh. Oh, well done, mate. Couldn't have just driven round me, could he? Maybe I might be better just quitting this race then. Let's pull it into the side and quit the race. Let these leaders go through. Yeah. Some of you know better than me. Hello, Nathan. Thanks for joining us. You guys know better than me whether it's worth just dumping myself out this race or keeping going. Let me know. It's not the kind of race I wanted to have, to be fair. But it shows you exactly how it's been since Christmas in terms of me getting absolutely mollered. It's okay now, yeah. Andrew, do you think I should finish this race, or do you think rage quitting might be the best thing to do and find something straight away? I think it won't be too bad, actually, if I can, you know, whether I get a penalty, safety rating will get a bit screwed, but it's good practice. Keep going. Okay, I'll keep going. True, anything could happen, really. Right, I'm going to lift off and let these leaders through. Get them out of the way. That's right, that's it. Yeah, there must be some lag on it because I've just pressed right a lot earlier than actually that came up, and it normally comes up instantly. So, oh, he's just hit. Yeah, there's something not quite right here for whatever reason. So I'll check the speed of the internet afterwards. Yeah, I'll just try and finish the race now. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure it's my internet doing this, though. Looking at some of the people, because some of them are absolutely fine and others are not. But I've never had an issue with my internet until sort of the last couple of days, so it's a bit strange. So we'll just try and steer clear of people, basically. Yeah, it could be a bandwidth issue. I mean, I'm not on a restricted contract or anything like that, so I know it's not the amount. I have been on it a lot, don't get me wrong, but I know it's nothing like that. Maybe if I disconnect my Wi-Fi from my phone would be a good start. Save us something. Oh, we might have just gained a position actually off Stuart Eno. You know. I do notice one thing though, we're nicely keeping up with the leaders, which is interesting. So we're not sort of... We're not struggling pace-wise. It shows if I got a lap in qualifying, I might have been able to start near the front. That was a little bit wide, but so far so good here. Keeping up with the leaders. Fifth place hasn't really caught me up, so that's okay. It's all about just trying to finish the race now. Yeah, so the pace is there. Look at that. At 1:35, that would have put me top 5 on the grid, to be honest. And I'm running with a high tank of fuel, or should be. Ah, there we go. Did I change the fuel? Well, oh yeah, we got a absolutely full tank. We got an expected 58 laps, so I didn't even change the fuel, which I should have done. Loopy will tell you about that. Constantly me doing that. So far, so good. Running well. Apart from the earlier, but so who are we currently catching? P18 at the moment. I'm currently 2 laps down. I'm trying to catch Miguel, who is only 11 seconds ahead. So there's a chance of some more positions here yet. It's just about keeping it clean, keeping them X's off the board, which round Long Beach isn't an easy thing to do. We'll see how we get on. So we've only hit half distance, so we've still got another 17 minutes to go. Only the top 14 are on the lead lap. Miss Christina Myers is the last one on the lead lap. The one who, oh, that was not stopping. Why was that not stopping? Probably that's not sounding healthy. That is not turning. I think I may have broke the wheel. Which is a shame because we were running really well there and it just didn't want to stop for some reason. Maybe I braked too late. Yeah, it does not want to turn that way. Luckily, the corners go the other way to get me back to the pits. Hopefully this car is really cautious with me. Oh! Did say pass right, mate. Andreas living dangerously. Ooh. There is actually, in real life, there's an entrance here where we can pop it into the pits. Oh, can't get turned. That was the corner we couldn't get turned in. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Ooh. And we're in. Oh, no we're not. This is the perfect race to stream, isn't it? Just find the pit crew. That did not go to plan. That is not ideal. 8 minutes of repairs, 5 minutes of optionals with, yeah, same amount of time left. So we'll probably sit in the pits and let the required do and see where we are. So I'll turn the engine off for now. We'll just see where we are in a bit of time. At least I drove it back, but yeah, it's a lot of damage to the car. 13.5 minutes of damage, which means you might get out for the last lap, but that's about it. At least I think we made it over half distance. Not ideal. So, yeah, that was a great start to the channel, wasn't it? I mean, my word. I blame Double Dash from Motorsport Media for picking this race. His fault. Only kidding. yeah, so we're going to do lots of things over the time we've got, talking about racing and things like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to jump out of the car and we're going to watch some racing that's on track at the moment because we've got plenty of time. So let's have a look how the leader's getting on. He's away and gone by about 7 seconds. The battle on for second place. There's the three which I was chasing. Let's have a look at Myers, who has a wing mirrors hanging off left, right and centre and dancing around. Doing a twirl, aren't they, those wing mirrors? But is actually running pretty well in 12th place from 23rd on the grid. Just took it easy at the start and has just took a few knocks on the wing mirrors by the looks of it. Ooh, no wonder, but looking at that little touch with the wall. But coming round to get the job done, and that's the main thing. That's what I should have done. But yeah, when I got attacked by people, you sort of lose your head. Up to 16x, so yeah, maybe it's not worth going back out on track to officially finish a race. If I rage quit, it's just going to do me in, isn't it? So just watch a little bit of this for a moment and let's just see if there's any other close battles. Nobody's really close, it's just that battle for second place, which we'll watch now. And this is Brigard, Gill and Sylvain. All running here. Gill in a police livery from Spain.
Thank you.
By the looks of it. So he's running in second place, almost taking the wing mirror off on the wall. He's really having to push because right behind him is Brigard, who was second. So Gill has got past him on this lap somewhere. Let's have a quick look if we could see where that is. Oh no, it was on the previous lap, must have been. Because Brigard was behind. Oh, we've got an incident there. Gill. Gill has come. Oh, oh dear. Oh, okay. Let's go back and try and see that in full. So Gill comes down the hill, nudges the wall again, runs out wide, hits the wall, breaks the car, and then, oh, yes, that's not how you meant to drive a Mazda. And the red car coming through, which was Stuart Eno a few laps down, is really lucky to get away with that. Let's watch it from his view on his roll bar. So he comes through the corner, there's the car upside down, he goes right, the car comes back toward, oh, so close that. Let's just see if we can find out which car that was. Here we go, this must be the car it was, yeah. It was Sobdre. Let's have a look from his point of view what happened. Lovely bright pink car, you can't miss it, and how can you miss it when it's going upside down? So there's Gill, hits the wall, Subbrake gets squished and he's upside down, he's looking at the police sign, he's trying to keep it away from everybody else, and then he resets to pits. But that was the battle for third place, which has now gone, which is going to move everybody up. Let's just see how my repairs are going. Yeah, we've still got 3 minutes 40 of optionals, never mind anything, they're required things. So yeah, we'll wait a little bit. Just having a look. A lot of people already out of the race. I'm down in 18th at the moment. Stuart Eno is still going, so he'll pass me in 2 laps time. But all these already out of the race in an attritional race is all I can say. There's Gill, he's in the pits as well, so he'll drop out of 4th place. So it'd be Hayson who moves up. Closest battle, no, Gill's in the pits, so it won't be that. Hayson has got Marquez trying to catch him, but they are quite far apart on circuit, I think. Hayson, it says 5 seconds, but I think Martinez must have had some kind of issue, not because he's not 5 seconds behind. There's Paul Augustin with Andrew Dorman trying to close that gap to him, 2 seconds at the moment. Bernardo Martins taking over the 9th place, And Christina Myers moves up into 10th. And Bill Hornback, who we said was still learning the circuit, is up into 12th, 11th. So he's absolutely carved through without even having to pass. Devlin Dugard is out. There's Miguel, who is still racing. One in the pits. Jonathan Ericsson's gone. We're in the pits. So, yeah. Fun. But Jose L. Martin is away and gone and looking like he's going to be a clear winner of this race. 7 seconds clear at the moment in the Gulf livery car. And I can't see anybody stopping him the way he's going at the moment. He might stop himself though, obviously. So we've got about 5 minutes of this race remaining. Is it possible for us to head back out onto track yet? Have a look when we get in pits. No, we've still got a minute 20 to go. Six minutes 40 and we've got 7 minutes. So yeah, we'll get out for the last lap. Get across the line. But yeah, not how I wanted to start this. At all. But I don't want to press quit, just in case it screws up my iRating. What I'll do actually, while I'm in the pit, I can do myself a check on my broadband. Make sure we're running alright.
Thank you, thank you.
So while I do a broadband thing, we'll just play a little bit of music.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome back. We are having a bit of an internet speed issue. Just had a look, and we are running now back at what we'd expect, but we were running down at about 12 at one point. So yeah, few issues there, shall we say? But we're now running a bit higher. It's found itself a new place to connect to. So hopefully that will speed things up. Yeah, it's definitely sped things up a bit, but it explains why we're having a few issues. So not ideal, but hopefully that'll be sorted now for the rest of the night. Ooh, wheel feels a bit stiff there. Don't know why it's swinging back and forward. But yeah, much better now, running a lot higher. But I will have to start having a look at that. But yeah, that explains the broadband lagging problems. So just going to wait for all these this session to finish, because we don't want to screw up our iRacing. And if you have any sports questions while you're here, feel free. We'll see how we get on. So we've got 2 minutes of race to go. We've got a minute of repairs, so we'll get out for the last lap, really. I don't know if we're past the start line here. We might be, but go out and see how we go.
White flag, 1 more lap to go. Keep going.
Yeah, so we will get out for one last race. One last lap, shall we say. This is 24 minutes of optionals. I will head out for it just to make sure we can get as many corners in as possible. Please head over, if you've got Twitch, head over to Motor Magpie, at Motor Magpie. If you've got YouTube, Motorsport Magpie, obviously you're watching this here. And if you're on Facebook, also Motorsport Magpie for the Facebook channel. So head over to all of them, give it a like, and hopefully my driving will get better as the night goes on. And my internet. I don't think it likes all the work I'm doing on it at the moment. We will just have to have a bit of a check on that, because we should be getting a decent width anyway. Oh. There we go, so we've got some cars coming round. The internet width issue might be why I was having issues into the corner. You didn't exit the pit safely. Fair enough. Well, I'll just finish the race now because, well, there's no point doing anything else. I'm not Michael Schumacher, I'm not going to serve it in pit lane. It's the end of the race, mate. Don't worry about it. Now, I'm being very jagged on wheel because for some reason it's really being quite abrupt with its turning at the moment. No reason. Jack Newmacher, who we were trying to catch, we were on the same lap as him, is up into 10th. So he's absolutely flying. Up into 10th. That must put Myers a lot higher up as well. But yeah, we'll definitely have to do some... Oh, it won't turn in. Why wouldn't that turn in? But yeah, let's finish the race here. Get across the line. Forget about it. Go home. Let's start again. Not even going to go any further than that because there's no need. P18. So in terms of iRacing, it might not be too bad. Why won't it let me get out of the car?
Next game.
There we go. Right, let's just have a quick look at results. Yeah, Maya's got up to the 9th. Great result. Great result. I wish I was there. So off into the next race we will go and see what we can find. Hopefully it's going to be damn sight better than that one. But we'll just wait for results to come up from Long Beach. We are going to be back on to the same set of races. So F3 Mount Panorama is not going to help. Phillip Island GT3s. Now Phillip Island isn't a circuit I've done. I have got it, but I haven't done it. Or it's Road Atlanta production cars. Let's go GT3. Let's go GT3. Pick the Ferrari. It's the most stable car we've got. I've got a lovely livery on it. And we'll go off and do, there's a race result. iRacing, oh, a safety rating took an absolute batter. Oh, only one race, so it was the whole field in that. But yeah, both took a batter in there, 1.3. Oh. Yes, we're going to have to do some work on that. Let's have a look at my results previously. So we got 16 in that one. 8, 2, no, that's oval, so that's no good. 5, so yeah, it's going to take some effort to get rid of that 16. We did have a run of 5, so let's go into this with a bit of extra hope, and maybe it might just be a little bit better. Let's just check the internet speed before we get in there. And hopefully it's going to be better. No, it's still quite low. Yes, we're definitely getting a bit of an issue with BT internet. So I will be on the phone to them next week going, hang on a minute, because our package is meant to be better than that. But we have just put a new offer on, so you know what companies are like. See if we can do a check on the broadband. Do a speed check. Let's see what speed we're meant to get. Because I know which tariff we're on, so let's see what its claims we're meant to get. Because it's not ideal if I'm racing this and we're not having a full internet speed. Yeah, we should be running higher than we are. Should the guarantee is 25 and we're not getting 25. So we'll have to have a look at that because we're definitely not getting 25.
The leader's just done it, 131.80. New fastest lap for Sil Birmingham, 129.58.
So here we are at Phillip Island. I am just checking my broadband speed right now. It's really poor speed. I don't know what's going on. So we'll give this race a go and see. But it's not looking good. I mean, we've got a download speed of 5 megabytes. I think it really needs a reset. So I'll tell you what, we're not going to continue because I don't want to go ruin somebody's race. So we're going to try and reset it and see if we can get a better speed. If we do, I might be back on. But at the moment, I don't think it's worth us wrecking other people's races. So for now, I will say good night. Please feel free to like the channel. We will have better internet speed, so it won't be